Man, I cannot tell you how tired of being tired I am. The fatigue after a concussion or a traumatic brain injury totally sucks. People say when you complain about it, oh, just go take a nap, go to bed early, or I'm tired too. If you report it to your doctors, they'll say, well, don't sleep so much, or you should exercise more. Most people and doctors do not understand how life-altering and relentless fatigue is after a brain injury. Fatigue caused by a brain injury is not like normal fatigue. Neurofatigue appears more quickly with minimal or less effort. And recovery from this fatigue is not complete despite rest, meaning you wake up just as tired as you felt prior to going to bed. For me, since my traumatic brain injury, I have never woke up feeling rested, refreshed, or energized. Getting out of bed every day feels like mission impossible. This is not the way things had always been. Before my car accident, I used to jump out of bed with both feet on the floor, excited to start the day. Since my concussion, I have not felt that way. I used to have tons of energy, but now my life is more like the life of a sloth. Fatigue after a brain injury can even prevent people from participating in physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Essentially, you're too tired to even get better. Neurofatigue keeps people from returning to work or to their full-time hours. And forget having a social life and seeing friends. You're even too tired to have fun. This fatigue is pervasive, draining your physical, cognitive, and emotional energy. Researchers know very little about the relationship between fatigue and brain injuries, even though it is one of the most common and lingering symptoms. Mary Lou Akamovic and Dr. Denton in their books explain fatigue after a brain injury as it relates to energy allocations. Let me see if I can show you these visuals they have. Before your brain injury, 50% of your energy was split equally between cognitive and physical and emotional functions of the brain. The other 50% was saved in reserve. After your brain injury, the brain must use all of its energy to heal, along with the other injuries you have sustained. This creates a new allocation right here. This new energy allocation system, 75% or more is split between cognitive, physical, and emotional brain function, leaving 0 to 25% in reserve. Let's think about that. 0 energy reserve on some days? No wonder we're tired. Once you use up your daily energy, you are done for the day. There is no reserve to tap into. Researchers have discovered that the brain performs better when it runs efficiently. After your brain injury, your brain's processing systems are disrupted. Brain cell connections have been damaged or severed. In turn, your brain burns a lot more energy inefficiently to perform simple tasks. Therefore, you feel exhausted after just taking a shower or trying to read a sentence in a book. The first 2 years after my traumatic brain injury were spent essentially going to work, taking a nap on my lunch break, coming home from work, taking another 2-hour nap, getting up for 1 hour to get ready for the next day of work, then sleeping until my alarm went off, and I started this cycle all over again. On the weekends, I would sleep 12 to 14 hours at night with 2-hour nap midday. I missed a lot of family time, and I was exhausted all the time. This was during the first 2 years after my injury. It's important not to listen to anyone who minimizes your fatigue. These people don't get it. Your fatigue is serious. Attempting to just push through the fatigue will only put you at risk of getting hurt. In fact, at one point, I actually fell asleep at the wheel. The reason being is that I was trying to go back to my old life, not realizing how significant my injury was and my fatigue. Neurofatigue symptoms can be broken down into 3 categories: physical, cognitive, and emotional symptoms. Physical symptoms are waking up tired, feeling tired all day, feeling tired all the time, taking longer to get things done, worsening of headaches, dizziness, pain, or other head injury symptoms, decreased coordination or balance. Emotional fatigue symptoms are inability to decide, make a plan, or organize, brain fog or slow thinking, no motivation, and difficulty maintaining focus. Emotional fatigue symptoms are irritability or grumpiness, being able to control your emotions, feeling sad or depressed, or being quick to anger. How to manage neurofatigue? One really hard lesson is to learn how to pace your day and to take breaks before you get tired. This skill is even hard for people who have healthy brains. So have patience with yourself as you learn to pace and manage your energy level. Another way that you can help with your fatigue is to create a quiet and restful home. This means dimming bright lights, getting rid of unnecessary sounds such as the TV being left on, and clearing out visual clutter. Creating a calm space for you in your home for yourself will allow you a place to rest and recoup. Eating healthy and getting quality sleep, exercise, and plenty of outside time can also help promote the brain's healing and protect and even add to its energy reserve. See